Episode 8 was nuts. Like, it was everything that I wasn't expecting. I mean, at some point, I was really convinced that the wedding was happening. You know, I even started to think they'll get a divorce or something like months later. But Nepo baby Jeremiah handled the situation, so we're good now. He disappeared. I mean, who would disappear on their wedding day if they really want to get married? Like, he was so sure that he wanted Belly this whole time, competed with his own brother, even tried to blow the two of them up with fireworks. And now he's all like, no, I can't do it. Dude, you already knew that your brother was madly in love with her and she was dying for him. Don't act like you're surprised. And for Belly, of course, she was waiting for him to come to the wedding. But girl, do you really want to remember your wedding day like that? Groom is gone. Everyone is stressing out looking for him. Nah, I don't think so. So yeah, now that we're finally over with this wedding bullshit, which Adam spent thousands of dollars on, we can finally take a deep breath and relax. Thank God we don't have that whining Jeremiah in our lives now. Okay, but I have to admit, you know that I'm Team Conrad all the way, but I'm not heartless. Well, most of the time. Seeing Belly like that kind of broke my heart too, after they decided not to get married. But my man Conrad was dying inside this whole time, so a little heartbreak won't kill her. So I can hear you ask, but what now? Like, is she going to run into Conrad's arms? Yes, she will, but not immediately, if you ask me. We all know that she saw him at the airport and was surprised, but I don't think that she'll speak with him. She'll just go to Paris, you know? Speaking with Conrad now won't make sense. Okay, she admitted that she still loves him, and as Jeremiah said, she started loving him again starting from Christmas. But she needs to clear her head, y'all. She can't just run out of a wedding and start a relationship the minute she does it. And even though we all hate him, she had a relationship with Jeremiah and she truly loved him, so she needs to go through a healing process. You know I'm right. We know that Conrad's going somewhere else, not Paris. And as I said before, she's not going to talk with him at the airport, so there won't be a conversation about meeting in Paris. But I know she'll meet with someone else, and it's Jeremiah and I have proof, but you have to wait a little more. Remember, she called someone when she arrived at the airport. Yeah, I thought it was her mama or Taylor, but after seeing the leaked scenes, my opinion has changed. We basically saw every scene from the trailer now, but you haven't seen these. As you can see, they're in Paris. Jeremiah is literally running to her, and her clothes are basically the same as the ones she went to the airport with, only the hoodie is off. I get that she wanted to talk, and of course they need to clear things off, but he looks like he can marry her right there, right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Jeremiah running to her arms like that kind of broke my heart. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm betraying you guys. Anyways, the good news is I have another leaked scene from Paris, and you can clearly see that at the end they're going separate ways, so no, they're not going to end up together. After she meets with Jeremiah, I think we'll mostly see her enjoying Paris in episode 9. Thanks to TikTok, we know that Conrad will also be in Paris. So even if they didn't talk about meeting there or anything, they'll eventually find each other. We'll get to see him at the end of the episode. His part will be small, but from that time on, we'll only see him. Finally. Okay, enough about those three. Let's talk about Steven and Taylor, y'all. You know that I've been rooting for them since day one, like they're my go-to couple. But as I mentioned in the previous videos, I also really like Denise. Even though seeing Taylor like that makes me sad, I knew that Denise was the right decision for Steven. And here's my opinion about what happened in episode 8. It was bullshit. Like, we saw them flirting the whole season, and the way Steven looked at her like they had the thing, you know what I mean? They kissed and all of a sudden there was nothing. How do you expect me to believe that? So yeah, I think that's stupid. I don't care that everything went the way we wanted. We deserved a better reason, you know? As I said, I'm also happy that he'll end up with Taylor. I just hope Taylor doesn't mess it up again, so that they can live happily ever after, unlike Jeremiah and Belly. Sorry for Team Jeremiah ones, I just had to say it. Waiting a week to see what's going to happen literally kills me, and I know you also share these feelings with me. so you can check the videos on the channel to not get bored while waiting for episode 9, and don't forget to follow for more The Summer I Turned Pretty Content.